All right, that's some crazy lighting too. All right, so anyway, I'll be changing the lighting in the middle here. I want to apologize ahead of time because yeah, it's gonna get really shaky here. I'll try to make it shake as little as possible, but anyway, we've got the INKCHUM professional tattoo pen here, and so it comes in this little box here. I put everything that's in there to save time. I put it all on the table, and I'll just take it off and get down to the busy business. So, first of all, it comes with so it comes with the needles, right? 7 needles to practice with. I think it's just like if you're used to doing them, then you won't need all this stuff anyway. Otherwise, if you're beginning, it's a nice beginner kit too. So, got the gloves, grip tape, transfer paper. I don't know how many sheets, but I got a whole bunch of that, so I haven't bothered opening that one there. Ink caps for that, and then just got some colors there to start out with. Also has, check this out, has a little BB in here, you know, so you can shake it up and mix the colors that way. That's interesting. I never, it's the first time I've ever seen that. They don't have them in here, just in the small one here, just in the black one, larger black one. Then it comes with the power supply, of course, the cable, the RCA cable that goes to the machine itself, and then they're called foot pedals. Let's move this where you can see it a bit better. They're called foot pedals, even though people just use them with their hand normally, right? And we'll get to that in just a minute. But then we come down to the most important part, right here. Boom. Let's see if I can adjust that light so that you can see it better. Right now, it doesn't look like you can read that. And let me see if I can lighten it for you there really quick. Anyway, I don't know if this is working or not, but that's the INKCHUM right here. And look how small this thing is, all right? So, I used to review a lot of tattoo machines, and they've gotten so small that I won't even touch the larger ones. This is one of the smaller ones. It's nice because, like the smaller ones, they fit better in your hand, and that's, you know, so if you can be holding something for hours, you want to be able to hold it and not have some kind of big old shovel handle, I call them, because they're the diameter of shovel handles. You just want a little, you know, small one you can put in your hand. Now check this out. See, that's, you know, the larger Sharpies that you use at work. So yeah, it's shorter than that, and it's just about like using the same thing. It's nice. In fact, this might be one of the narrowest ones I've seen, because we're going to be holding it right here, generally right there. So this is like before you put the grip tape on, but this is about 19 millimeters, if you can see that or not, that's crazy, because usually some of the other ones, they usually start like 25, which is harder to hold, right? So 19 millimeters, and then you put on your grip tape, so it'll add to that. But I'm very impressed with how narrow that is. And then, you know, so y'all use, it's an RCA, so then I'm using a different needle here, just because it's convenient. So yeah, it just takes your standard needle, you drop it in, not a big deal, right? Boom. And then, now here's the part that's, see now, normally the way I like them is, you could press the button in, right, and then decide whether how you want the pedal to work. So let me just turn this up here. This thing is silent too. Let's go all the way up here. You do about 9s. Yeah, see, so I got it right up to the microphone here. That's how quiet it is. And so you can have the choice of either you do it where, I don't know what the differences are called, but one of them, right now, if you push it on, right? So you push it on, you have to keep it on. So you take your foot off, it stops it. Which then you can switch it over, right? You click it that way, it just stays on. which that's the way I like it. I don't like to have to deal with the pedal. But see, it's really strange with this in here because, you know, you're playing with it. Yeah, you know, it also comes with a practice skin too. But yeah, you know, then of course you adjust it just by turning this. I think it just goes up to like 3 millimeters, 3.5 millimeters, the difference. But that's plenty enough range for you to work with. So that's nice, and it's nice and quiet. You'll notice here. The thing that really bothers me though is right now, you know how it's working by itself, right? As soon as I click this, and now it changed the mode where I have to keep doing it like this to keep it going. Because some of them, what you do is you'll click on it and it'll keep it running, right? Then you click it to stop it. Well, this one you have to hold it down. As soon as you let go, it's done. The only way to get around that is press the button, and there you go. So it's kind of annoying, but you know, it works. It's just it's different. So I won't even take a point off for it. It's just something that you wanted to know about. You might get it if you're used to the different ones. You might want to get a different one of those, but it still works. And you can make the difference of let's say you have it running, you're talking, all of a sudden they have a question, you talk to them. Okay, then either you can, you know, when you're focusing, you do it like this, right? Or you can just, you're done talking to them, start back up. So it's just a very basic and simple one. But yeah, it's really silent, easy to hold. There's not a lot of vibration going on here. So it's silent, and it's nice. I'm really impressed with it. And it just takes a standard RCA. So I'm going to disconnect it here. And so, you know, you can even use the normal adapters, or the normal little being RCA. You just use the regular old 10.6. Okay, it boots in here up. But yeah, you know, holds one of these just fine too. Yeah, so this is, see, I specifically like the small ones just because you can hold in your hand a whole lot better now. So yeah, this one definitely 2 thumbs up, or you know, 1.75 thumbs, I guess. I'll still give it 5 stars. Just this part kind of bugs, but that's not really important anyway. So that's the INKCHUM kit, and if it's for a decent price, you ought to jump on it. Because look at how small this thing is. That's the thing that impresses me the most is, oh, that's right. The thing that impresses me the most right here is just how, if you get one of these little Sharpies, play around with it, you'll know what it feels like. Anyway, thanks.